Yo, what up? All right, we got two likes. That's what I like to see. 2 likes already getting started. Who is in the building with your boy this evening? With your man this evening? Excuse me. Look, you knew you could do it all along. All you had to do was give it your best shot. All right. I know I give it my best shot, and I hope everybody else out there is giving it their best shot as well. You gotta give it your best shot. You gotta do your best. Who is in the building with your boy right now? It's your main man, Druuill. Shout out to the chosen vessels. I'm back at you again with another video. Everybody press that like button, press that share button, and don't forget to subscribe because we are all the way live. All right, shout out to the chosen vessels. Shout out to the GCVs. All right, and salute to the Galactic family. And shout out to Drew Nation. All right, we about to get this thing started. You knew you could always do it. All you had to do was give it your best shot. All you had to do was try. All you had to do was put forth the effort. When you put forth we got one person in the building. What is really going on? All right, say what's up in the chat so I can see who we got in the building with me this evening. Already off to a good start. We got one person in the building and we got 2 likes. I'm digging it. Make sure I got the chat on. Yo, welcome to the live chat. Remember, I got we on and popping. Let's get it. How was everybody's day today? I hope everybody's staying positive. All right. Oh, 3 likes. Okay, that's what me like. Gotta stay hydrated, y'all. I hope everybody had. All right, we down to 0. All right, I hope everybody had a great day today. We got Drew Nation. K Chiefs in the building. What up? Yes, Drew Nation. Much love to you too. Thank you. We in the building and we are live. All right, so everybody, come join us. Drew Nation. Getting it started. About 2 minutes in this thing, we are getting it started. Who is ready to go after what they want to be in life? Who's ready to take a stab at what you want to do with your life? You could always start right now. All right, there's always an opportunity for you to be your greatest version of yourself that you want to be. You can always get ready for the new life that awaits you. All you have to do is decide and make a choice what you want to do. All right, so if you are willing to start choosing how to use your time differently, if you are willing to start making different decisions with your life, now's the time. All you got to do is just give it your best shot. When you try and you put forth a good effort, when you don't quit despite Yolanda James in the building. All right, a lot of love. It's a lot of love in here. All right, when you are willing to just make sacrifices, when you're willing to put in a lot of time and a lot of effort, even when it feels like you're not getting anywhere, you are putting yourself in position to do your best, because you will learn so much about the type of person you are. You'll learn more about what it is you want to do with your craft, with your life, and it's all about doing something that you really enjoy doing. You don't want to be miserable. Nobody wants to be miserable. Won't be able to stay long. I'll watch when I can. All right, peace out. Thanks for stopping by. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. We got 4 people in the building, 3 likes. Who's in the building with me? Who are the other people that are here with your main man? We are live and direct. All right, who is ready to do their best? I hope everybody is doing their best. I know everybody's doing their best. If you're watching this channel, I know you're up to something very good. All right, I know somebody's working on something. I know somebody's doing something new. I know somebody's trying something different. Somebody's taking a chance. I know somebody out there is taking a chance. Yeah, just wanted to say hey, but I'll definitely tune in. Yo, have a good night. Yo, you too. You have a good night as well. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, salute. Real descendant of Christ. Salute. What's going on? How are you doing this evening? Just doing another live stream here. Seeing anybody out there in Druuill land is ready to do their best. You know, that's what it's all about. You have to put forth a positive effort, and when you do that, you'll see positive results. That's what it's all about. Put forth a positive effort, you'll get positive results. And it's all about being willing to start from somewhere. You have to start somewhere. It's all about starting from scratch. And if you have humble beginnings, that's okay. You don't have to have a great start. You don't have to be great to be started, but you have to get started to be great. So as long as you start working on something, as long as you start taking a step towards something, start making some positive actions towards what it is you want to do with your life, with your time, then you will start to see effect, like a little snowball effect of what you'll start to become. You'll start to see changes in yourself. You'll start to pick up new interests. You'll take your time more seriously. You'll be getting things done, start to attacking things. And it's like, even when you're tired, you'll still be motivated to get stuff done. And that's what it's all about. Even when you don't feel like doing something, you still have to do it. So that way you can create what you want and be what you want, because that's what it's all about. Everybody wants to be something. All right. People lie to themselves. They tell themselves that they don't want this or they don't want that, but everybody wants nice things. You know, everybody likes to have nice things, and you should want to become something. You should want to become the best version of yourself, something great, something positive, so that way you can get those things. You know, everybody wants to live their life the way they want to live it. Nobody wants to have a boring life, or what they think that is a life that's not fun or unfulfilled. Me personally, that's why I choose success. Always good to be successful, always good to work towards something, always good to do something so you can be something, so you can have something. So, yo, shout out to Real Descendant of Christ. All right, we still got 2 people in the building. Yo, 2 strong. Yo, number 2 for the second live. All right, and 2 and 5 are 2 significant numbers for me, because I was born in second month. I was born in February, and I was born on the 5th day. Yo, so what's up? Somebody say something. Somebody tell me something good. Who out there achieved something this week? Who out there did something positive? Who out there made a new change? I'm still listening. Your videos help a lot. Yo, thank you. I'm glad they do. I'm glad that they do. That's what it's all about. I like to help people, and I wanted to be able to create videos that would be able to help people. Certain things I've learned that help me. So I figured that why not present those things to some people out there that are like me, that would find the information useful. You know, each one teach one kind of thing. Like once I figured out that I could learn things that would change my perspective, change my mind on things, and I could like I could take in some information, and it would be so informative or so profound. It could change my mind, how I look at things, how I feel about something, and how I look at something. I was like, wow, all right, I see information is I see how people use information, so it's like that's cool. Always had a little interest in that as far as information goes. But it's always good to hear that my videos help people. That's positive. I like that. That's something that I appreciate. That's all that's what the intent is for. That's what I intended to do, to help people. That's what I like to do. Cause it's like the stuff I found out helped me, so it's like why not take the opportunity to help others? It only makes sense. But yo, I had a pretty good day today. Not pretty good. It's always a good day when you have God in your life, and you're able to just do the normal things. A lot of people don't have the opportunity to do certain things that we get to do. So it's always good to be grateful. You know, Giving it your best shot can be at life. It could be at your goal. It could be at your job. Like as long as you feel you're doing something that's positive or something that is improving you in some way or another, that's giving it your best shot. You don't want to do anything mediocre. You don't want to do anything half behind. You don't want to do anything without putting forth your best effort and doing it to your best ability. You should want to study. You should want to research. You should want to learn enough to be able to be great at it and be able to do it good, so that way when people look at you and what you do, they see that you take it serious, and they know that they could trust you and your work. So that's what I do. I spend a lot of time working on myself. I always try to improve a little bit each and every day, even if it's a little bit. Every little bit counts. You'd be surprised how much you could get done with a good hour, a good half hour, a good 15 minutes. A lot of people think they have to do like a whole lot. You could choose to do a whole lot, or you could do a little bit. It's just about laying a brick each day, putting a little bit down each day, doing a little something each day. So that way in a month you'll see how far you've got. In a few months you'll see how far you got. In a year you'll see how far you got. And even if nobody sees your progress, as long as you are giving it your best shot, that's all that counts. Because you don't need anybody to see it. The only person that has to see it is you. As long as you know you're doing something good, your consistency builds up over time. It does. It definitely does. All you have to do is stay consistent with what you want to be successful at. You cannot be successful without consistency, but consistency has to be done in a way for you to become successful, because you could be consistent, but it has to be done right, and you have to be doing it in an efficient manner. So thank you for that. Yes, consistency does build up over time. Always good to be consistent, because no one likes people that aren't consistent. Like when you don't do something like you're supposed to, or you don't stick to your routine or your schedule, then people are going to start to go looking for other people, and they're going to take their business elsewhere. They're going to take their time elsewhere, because people take their time serious. And that's why another reason it's good to give it your best effort and give it your best shot, because people are serious about what they want out of life, just like you are. So if you're serious and playing, the serious people who aren't playing will see that you're playing. And you don't want people to look at you like, oh, he's not serious. Oh, she's not serious. You definitely don't want to be seen like that, because seeing situations like that where you're at work and you know how you work at work, you're when you had a job where you had to work with other people, and the people who weren't serious, when you had that one manager that was cool that pulled you to the side, be like, yo, what's up? I don't know what's up with everybody, but yo, you work really good. And they'd be like, I don't know what's up with so and so. Not like in a bad way, like in a gossip way, but they were just talking, just like person to person work ethic level. So sometimes um, people don't take things serious, and there's people out there like that, and you have to do your best to not be one of them. All right, when you don't take something serious, people will be able to tell. You have to do your best every day. Always put forth some type of effort every day, even if it's this much. It's better than doing nothing, because when you do nothing, people won't take you serious. Yeah, consistency definitely builds up over time. That's how you get people like Floyd Mayweather. That's how you get people who play sports and they make all those shots. They're consistent. They practice. They practice certain moves, practice certain techniques, and that's with anything. When you do something repeatedly, you're going to continuously be nice at it. Like when you stop, like when you what do they say? When you don't use it, you lose it. And you'll notice that when you do something on a consistent basis, if you take like a few days off or a week off, or when you take time off, you notice. So it's like you have to go back, relearn what you forgot. So it's better to you think it would be you think it's easier to not do it sometimes because it's hard, but it's harder when you don't do it. It makes it even harder. So you think like it's people think working towards becoming successful is hard, but like real descendant of Christ said, when you stay consistent, it does build up over time, and consistency allows you to continuously be good, because when you take time off, you're going to notice. And when you take time off, you're going to forget certain things. You like certain things that you do, and it's just like clockwork. It's like second nature. If you don't use that and don't do that, time is going to, like, you're going to forget it in time, and then you're going to have to go back and learn it all over again when you're trying to learn some new stuff. So it's like you got to relearn the old stuff just so you can continue and learn the new stuff. Because you like when it comes to certain things, like when it comes to, like, say you're an artist, right? And say you don't sing for a while, or you don't write raps for a while, people will be able to tell. They'll be like, oh, you fell off with your craft. And you don't want that to happen. Consistency stops you from falling off. Nobody wants anybody that falls off. Yeah, we got 6 people in the building. What's good? Starting over is way harder, right, than doing something constantly. Exactly. And it's like the brain is lazy. So you have to override your brain and tell it, we're doing this anyway. Like, yo, it may make you think you're tired, but you're really not tired, because you won't want to do something, right? But then you'll lay up in bed and be on your phone, or checking Instagram, or scrolling on some app. But you literally was about to fall asleep when you were about to go do something that was going to require your focus and attention. The mind, it will try to trick you, like on some BS. Dior, what's good? Okay, Dior, what's good? You dipped in butter, huh? All right, Dior, fresh. We got some fresh people in the building. What's up? Yo, what's up, Dior? How are you? With a name like Dior, I know you are working towards more. All right, I know you want more out of life. I know you want the best out of life. That's what it's all about. If you work for it, you earned it. If you put in the time to get you some $1,000 shoes, and it's not making you broke when you buy them, can't nobody say nothing to you. If you can afford it, if you like, yeah, I could buy 4 or 5 of these. I'm just buying these to treat myself because I work really hard, because I'm giving it my best shot. For real, yo, you got to give it your best. If you want that Dior, you got to give it your best shot. Dior already knows what's up. try hard or die hard. All right, we don't die. Even when we go to the next life, we transcend into greatness. Yeah, it's all about giving your best shot, for real. It's all about giving your best shot. So that way, it's nothing wrong with knowing what you want in life, right? It's nothing wrong with knowing what you want in life. When your energy, it represents who you are and what you want to do with your life. There's nothing wrong with that. You use your energy to, you know what, I want to take it to the next level. I want to be great. I want these type of clothes. All right, it's like people can decide, like when they're, all it is just material things. It's just stuff in the world. You can decide what level of life you want to be on, and God's not going to punish you for it. You're not going to love God any less because you want to be on a higher level of life. You got to give it your best shot. All right, people want to have certain experiences. I know you want to go on vacation. Everybody, who doesn't want a vacation? Who doesn't want a vacation? Everybody wants to do something fly with their time and with their life. Everybody does. Everybody wants to do something exciting. Everybody wants to do something fun. But it takes money to do that. It takes energy to do that. And you have to know that you have to know what you're worth and what you deserve. Consistency and discipline. Yo, consistency and discipline. Yo, man, discipline is real. All right, discipline is real. Try doing something, and even when you don't feel like doing it, you still do it. All right, consistency and discipline. There are a lot of things that add up to success. It's not just success, it's a formula. You got consistency, you got discipline, and those add to your work ethic. All right, if you don't add consistency and discipline to your work ethic, how can you build something? How can you be something? How can you have something? How can you turn your life into what you want it to be? Because somebody is turning their life into what they want it to be. The difference between the person who's not where they want to be and the person that is what they did. They learned some things that they didn't know. They did some things that they wanted to do, so that way they could get to a place where they wanted to be. And it's definitely all about growth. And yo, most people are not hungry enough. They're not. You have to be hungry. Like you have to make yourself motivated to get what you want. Because if not, you're not going to get it. Because there's somebody out there, while you're sleeping, somebody stayed up. While you were hungry and went and got something to eat, somebody kept working. Like while you said not today, somebody said I'm doing this today, even though I don't feel like it. All for so you could grow, and you want to be able to grow. You want to be able to improve. You want things to get better. If things aren't the way you want to be, there's something you could be doing with your time to make it that way. And if the people who get to where they want are the people who take their time and they do something valuable with it. They realize that they're not where they want to be, but right there where they are, they have value. And that's what motivates them to give it their best shot, because they see all their potential and they do something with it. It's called potential energy. It's not just potential, it's potential energy. And you have that energy and it has potential. Once you start doing something with it, then that's success. Even before you reach success and become successful, that's success, because you took the time and the energy to take that potential energy and use it and do something with it. You took the potential and you turned it into something. You turned it into an art project. You turned it into getting some clients for you to practice braiding hair on. You turned it into selling your product and opening up a business for you. You take your time and your energy and you turn it into what you desire. It's all about you putting in the effort. It's all about you choosing what you want to do. I'm going to do this. I want to be this. And then you just doing it. They spend the energy on other people. They lose their self. That's a shame too. People, there aren't a lot of people who think like this because a lot of people are too caught up on others, and that will block you and stop you from getting what you want out of life. Hi again. Yo, what up? What up? What up? Yo, all right. Halloween. What's good? I didn't see you say hi before. Hi. What's up? What's up? You ready? Yo, you ready for Halloween? Okay. Hi again. Hello. Hello. But yeah, it's all about self improvement. You want to be able to level up. No one has to see it. No one has to notice. But you want to be able to improve. You want to be able to be in a place other than where you're at if you're not happy where you're at right now. In some near time in the future, you should be able to elevate to a new level. And if not, you should still be able to, you should be working towards it because it's no point of just sitting around complaining about where you're at because we all know that doesn't do anything. You have to do something to get something. You have to do something with your time. You have to do something with your energy. You have to do something with the gifts that God gave you. And that's giving it your best shot. And you knew you could do it the whole time. People are afraid to try. People are afraid to try. Grind in silence, yo, for real. Exactly. Yep, grind in silence. Yo, don't let nobody know. Don't let nobody know. Just keep grinding, keep working, and keep putting your best foot forward. Yo, how old are you, Halloween? Plushy? You like 8 or 9, 9, 10? I think we got some kids in here. But everybody that wants to be something, you can be that. I'm okay. Okay. You just switched it up. Okay, yo, what up? Man, you ain't have to change your name for me. I think he's trolling. I do too, but I think it's a kid. I made it. Yo, that's good. I'm glad. Yo, I'm glad you did. I'm glad. Yo, even if it's not a child, I'm gonna treat it like one. I'm glad you did. That yo, good for you. What is that channel about? Is it yo? What's that channel about? Looks like it might be about Halloween. All right. Okay. Well, we're done with you right now. Feel free to keep chatting it up. But back to what we were discussing. Everybody wants to be successful, but some people are willing to take the time, patiently grind it out, not take shortcuts, not try to step on anybody, not try to it's Halloween edition. Okay, cool. All right, you all about that them Halloween spirits, huh? Okay. Watch out for those Halloween spirits. But me personally, I don't celebrate it. I did when I was younger, but I don't celebrate it now. I don't choose to celebrate Halloween. If anybody does, that's their business. But God doesn't want us to celebrate pagan holidays, so that's why I particularly don't. Yo, cool, cool. Thank you, yo. Thank you for supporting my views. Yo, we got 6 people in the building. What's good? 6 for 6. We hit an all time for 29 minutes. That's great. We got 6 people strong and 6 likes. That's what I'm talking about. 6 people. Yeah, we got some people in the building that want to give it their best shot. We got some people in the building that are consistent. All right, it takes one to know one. Everybody that wants to do their best surrounds themselves with people who want to do their best. That's what you're supposed to do. They say you're supposed to be the company you want to keep, or be around the company. You're supposed to keep the company that you would like to be. I think that's how it's said. But you're definitely supposed to be around the people who you would want to be like. All right, you have to be around people who you aspire to be like. You have to be around people who are headed in the same direction as you. Be around people who are like-minded. That's also giving it your best shot, because that's giving you the best shot to have a positive life. All right, there are people who aren't so positive, and if you are positive, if you are the type of person that gives it their best shot, they could potentially make you miss that shot. And you don't want to do that. You do not want to miss your shot. All right, you want to give it your best shot so you could be balling. All right, everybody that's balling has given it their best shot. They took an opportunity. They said, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to give up. I'm gonna stand strong. I'm gonna move forward with this. I'm gonna plan this out, act accordingly, plan things out, act accordingly, carry things out the proper way. All right, you have to know that you can win. You have to know that you can become successful. You have to do things the right way, a proper way, so that way you can get a proper result. You can't try to become successful just doing something. It has to be done right. And that's why you give it your best shot. Because if you give it your best shot, even if it's 90%, 95%, even if it's 80%, even 70%. All right, some people, depending on how hard it is, even if you get a 40, a 50, a 60, if it's real hard, people will see the amount of effort that you put into it. Like, yo, this was very hard, but you still gave it your best shot. So we're still going to take you. We're still going to hire you. You still got this position. People know when you're doing your best, and people know when you're not. You have to do your best. You cannot fool people. You can't fool anybody. I don't know if this is personal, but what's your real name? What's your real name? What do you need to know my real name for? You can build off that, giving your best. Yeah, you definitely have to give your best. Okay. That's cool. Put your whole government out there. This is my second live, so the time will definitely come for me to share that with certain members. But for right now, we're giving our best. All right, we're talking about giving our best. Thank you, real descendant of Christ, for helping me keep this thing going. Everybody that gives their best has a better opportunity in life than those who don't. When you give it your best, you are letting the world know that you're on a different level. You're letting the world know that I want to be set apart. I want to be with the people who are doing their best. I want to be with the people that are doing successful things. I want to be with the people that everyone is saying so many good things about. Not that you're seeking out the validation, but you just want to reach that level of success. You see the people, you see them doing things at a real high ability, and you want to be just like them. You see somebody using all their abilities, you see somebody doing their best, that is attractive. All right, that will attract you to that person. That will draw you to that person. That will make you want to be like that person. All right, everybody wants to be like the people that do their best. Everybody emulates the people that do their best. If you ask all the athletes that played any type of sport, whoever was the best athlete, that was their inspiration. That's what attracted them to that sport. That's what attracted them to that art form, or that's what attracted them to do music. You know how many singers Whitney Houston influenced because she had one of the best voices? All right, Tevin Campbell was kind of like a male Whitney Houston. All right, I hope I said her name right. Whitney Houston. I had a long day today. Hope I didn't mix her name with the wrong person. But Whitney Houston, Tevin Campbell learned how to do octaves and ranges just like Whitney. But even though Whitney was already out, he said, you know what? I'm going to use her to inspire me. She's already making great music. She's already so great. I'm going to allow her music to inspire me. He used her and he learned how to sing. He listened to her music. He learned her octaves. He sang like her, but did it from a male pointed, like a male octave range, a guy point of view, if you understand what I'm saying. So you take the person that's already successful, you mold yourself after them, and you study them, you learn what they did, see how they did it, and whatever you can take from them, you take from them, you apply to your life. So that way you can give it your best. You can do your best. All right. You have to study the people that are already doing their best. If you want to do your best, you wouldn't study somebody that's average. You wouldn't study somebody that's mediocre. You'd be like, yo, who's the best at that? Okay, cool. That's who I'm watching. That's who I'm studying. That's who I'm going to pay attention to. Because when you study the best, you become the best. When you see yourself as the best, you become the best. And that's another thing. Even if you're just starting out, see yourself as the best. People could call you egotistical. People could say whatever they want about you. If you see yourself as already being the best, your actions, your mind will make you act out and make you act in ways that will make you catch up with your thoughts. So that's why you have to say certain things. You have to speak what you want because your mind will make you act in ways that will allow you to catch up with what you said about yourself. When you say I'm great, when you say I can do this, you'll have the courage to do it. You'll have the ambition to go do it. You'll have the want to go do this because you'll see the result. You'll see the end. You'll see what you desire. You'll be like, you know what? Let me try this. I'm motivated to go do this. I think I could do this now. You won't second guess yourself. You won't have any doubt. There won't be any room for that. We got 2 people in the building and we're 37 minutes in. All right, yo, I'm not sure if I'm going to make this as long as I did yesterday, but I just wanted to touch base. I wanted to do a little live again tonight. I'm still going, not about to, I'm nowhere near done yet. All right, nowhere near done yet, but I just want to see who's still in here with me. All right, we got 2 people. Whoa, okay, no thank you, sir. I think I'm about to remove you. Yeah, you got one more comment like that, Halloween, sir, and you are out. Yo, he definitely is tripping. He got one, yo, real descendant. He got one more comment and he out, homie. That man is gone. He's out. Okay, I think, yo, real descendant, I think you just in here with me. So success is better and giving it your best shot is better. Like doing your best, giving it your all is better. You definitely don't want to do something where you're not giving it your all. Because like I said, people will be able to tell you're not going to be happy with it. When you don't do your best, you're not happy with your performance. Yo, Moo Moo in the building. What up, Moo Moo? Yo, Stephanie A. Hello. Hello, Stephanie A. Yo, good morning. What time is it? Oh, she said good morning. I don't know where you're at. Oh yeah, she's in Bangladesh. That's right. I got a good memory. She's in Bangladesh. All right, we got Stephanie A in the building. Hello, hello. Moo Moo, Stephanie A just joined. All right. Yo, hello again. Stephanie A with the hello twice. Okay, we are helloed Again, yo, Moo Moo, I definitely remember you. It was only one night ago. All right. I don't work that hard. I work smart, not hard. All right. We are in the topic of discussion of doing our best and giving our best shot. All right. You have to give it all you got. Yo, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. All right. I'm in here doing a little motivational speech on giving it your best shot on why you should want to be successful because you already know you already know that you can do certain things. You already know that you can be the best. You already know. When it comes to you and being the best at what you want to do, all you have to do is work on it. Yo, thank you for your contribution, Popular Loner. I appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you. And you already know you about to be super blessed because when you bless this channel, the blessings really come back. And I know you've experienced that. All right. When you bless me, God is going to bless you tenfold. All right. The universe will bless you ultrally. Okay. You will be ultra blessed. Thank you for your contribution. And I didn't know I could add a little heart on there. I would have hearted it yesterday, but I'm still learning and I'm figuring out the live. So thank you for that super chat. I appreciate that. You got to keep going. And as far as succeeding goes, everybody that succeeds, they kept going. It was one point in time where they felt that what they were doing wasn't enough. There was some point in time when they were trying their hardest and they didn't think they were going to make it. Even when you give it your best shot, sometimes you're going to be discouraged and you may feel that you're not doing good enough. You may feel that your effort is going unnoticed. I'm doing it every day. How are they not seeing it? I'm doing it all the time. I'm making sure that I do a good job. I'm making sure that I do my best. You're going to have to work through all that. You're going to have to work through the time where you don't feel like doing it anymore. You're going to have to work through the time where you're depressed. There's going to be times where you're down. There's going to be times of sadness. But you're going to be able to, as long as you work through those times, as long as you do something. And that's why I always say, even if you do a little bit, you don't have to do a whole lot every day. As long as you still do a little bit, then even when you don't feel like doing anything, even when you're down, even when you feel like you can't make it, even when you feel like what you're doing isn't adding to anything or getting you anywhere, the little bit that you're doing, you'll still be motivated. And when you go back, when you feel better, you'll be smashing stuff. You'll be like, yo, I feel better. I feel good. I'm up. I got my energy back because we know dealing with certain people, when you got little narc activities, you got people hating on you. You know, it could be people hating on you. It could be life. It could just be you're working so hard and you were expecting something and you're not where you want to be. Certain things in life are just draining. Sometimes people are draining. Sometimes it's us, sometimes it's life, sometimes it's other people. But whatever it may be, as long as you continue to stay focused and stay consistent, and as long as you, regardless of all that, you power through it and you say, I'm going to do my best and give it my best shot, regardless of all that, you will see the light at the end of the tunnel. You'll be able to reach your destination and you'll start to see little advances. You'll start to see little breakthroughs. All right, before you see a big breakthrough, you got to see a little breakthrough. All right, people want a big breakthrough and they may not have seen even a little breakthrough yet. It's good to want big breakthroughs, but the little breakthroughs will get you to the big ones because a breakthrough is a breakthrough. Let me see. Somebody said they had a question. I saw that. You sub to me. Thank you. Moo Moo, I see your smiles. Thank you. Wonderful smile. Popular Loner, always keeping it real. Stephanie A, you have a question. What is your question, Stephanie A? Andrew C, Andrew C, what's good? Yo, Rain, thank you. Thank you for the sub. Give me a song because I found a Karen. Oh no. Give you a song because you found a Karen. Are you a basketball person? Yo, I like sports. I will get into sports a lot later. I just want to become successful first. I appreciate sports, but it's very time consuming, and I always try to do something with my time. Not try, I'm always doing something. So whether I'm working on like music, I produce, I make beats. That's my beat playing in the background. Excuse me. I always am either working on my music. I'm always learning something. I'm always reading something. Trying to chill. Got a lot of anger toward my ex still. I want revenge. I drank today, but now I'm working out. Yo, I mean, if you as long as like your drinking isn't destructive to your life, and as long as you're not as long as it's not something that is a hindrance to you, everything, and as long as you do that in moderation, you already know you'll be straight. Trying to chill, but don't. I understand certain situations. You want to relax and chill. Make sure, even if you want to relax and that's your way of relaxing, make sure you sort out what you may feel you want to drink about. Don't drink about things. All right, you don't want to drink about that type of situation. You want to deal with that type of situation, like the Andrew C that you are. Pray about it. Ask God to deliver you from that situation. Ask God to deliver you from the negative feelings from that situation, and He'll help you and He'll guide you. So don't even worry about that you drank. That's cool because God still loves you and He'll guide you through all that. He'll keep you safe. All right, just go to Him and ask Him for help. That's all you got to do. He's there for you and He will make a way. Because, God already knew that you were going to do that. God already, He put us here. He knows our story. All right, God knows us. He created us. He knew us when we were in the womb. He already knew everything that we were going to do before we came here, and we did it. So just live your life and live a positive life. All right. It's all good. If you gotta let it out, bro, let it out, man. That's God, bro. If you gotta let it out, all glory be to God. Narc Tactics 101, Shalom. Much love to you too, Andrew C. How do I just let go? And let me see. How do I just let go? Stop loving someone who was fake. Yeah, bro, I drank, but hating my ex of 5 years. If the person was fake, you just have to, bro, focus on God's love. Daddy, respond. Oh, well, I don't know what that's about. Okay, thanks. Bye. You made my night. Rain, I'm glad I made your night. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, where are we at? Where are we at? How do I stop loving someone who is fake? You may not be able to stop loving them, and you don't have to stop loving them. You just have to learn how to love them correctly. It's a new love. It's not the same love as you were when you were in that relationship. It's a love where you have respect for that person and you allow yourself to let them go. And it's a love to where you have more love for yourself than you had for that person. You take the love that you have for that person and you point it inward towards yourself. All right, and that's also giving it your best shot because that's going to help you keep your energy, and that's going to help you have energy to do what you want in life. Have a positive life. Be an uplifting spirit. Be the positive Andrew C that you are. All right, you're gonna want to turn that love inward, and you're gonna want to love yourself. And you can have love for other people, but just know that love is like food in your refrigerator. You wouldn't try to you wouldn't let somebody give you food from their refrigerator if you already had food in yours. You'd be like, wait a minute, I already got a whole bunch of food in my refrigerator. What are you trying to do here? So love is something that you share with other people. It's not necessarily something that you try to give somebody. You could share your love with other people. Feels like I'm being attacked spiritually by my best tools and weapons are from him. Absolutely. It's a daily struggle. Yeah, that trauma bond is no joke. Sending love and healing. Yo, the light igniter. That's awesome. Thank you for. We got the light igniter in the house. I see you interacting. You said you're going to interact with us. I see you interacting. That trauma bond is no joke. People will act like there's something that they're not. Like even you don't even have to be the best person in the world as long as you keep it real. All right, you could be not that good of a person, or you could be not the best person. But if you're letting people know, like you're basically putting a warning label on yourself. This is the type of person that I am. This is how I'm coming. If you're looking for this, I'm not able to give that. I can give this. This is what I can offer. You're not cheating anyone. You're not cheating yourself, because when you cheat other people, the way karma works, the way God works, all you're doing is cheating yourself. So all those people who cheated us, all those people who did us dirty, all they did was do that to themselves, because that's going to catch up to them. We may have went through that, but we went through that to learn. We went through that to become better. We went through that to do better, and to be able to share it with somebody else, so that way they could either learn, prevent themselves from going through it, or heal from our experience. So that person, they lost tremendously, and they lost out on the new person that they helped us become. So they actually did a reverse whammy on themselves. You helped me become a better person, someone that you'll never be able to experience. And by realizing that, by putting in work on yourself, you are giving it your best shot. Using your experience to become a better person. Using your experience to learn from it. You have to learn from your experience. Otherwise, the Bible says only fools don't learn from their experience. And you don't want to be a fool. There's no fools on this channel. We learn from our experiences, so that way we can grow and do better. I'm 4 months out. She already tried to make me jealous with new supply, and now is trying to get me back. Yo, shout out to Igniter for being positive. For real. Thank you, Igniter. And we are reaping the harvest of our deeds right now. Yes, we are. Isn't that a wonderful thing? I'm 4 months out. She's already tried to make me jealous. Don't focus on that. All right, people will do that. If she's trying to make you jealous, all she's doing is missing out on her experiences with you. That's all she's doing. All she's doing is missing out on her experiences with you, the time she shared with you, and you're welcome. And all she's doing is basically trying to rub it in your face that she misses you. That's it. All she's trying to do is let you know that she misses you. Grateful for your positivity and encouragement. Yo, thank you. That means a lot to me. I'm giving it my best shot. Thank you for that comment. That means a lot. That made my night. Today was dark AF. It's like that, bro. And the fact that you can admit that, that's powerful right there. Because you have to keep it real with yourself. What good would it for you to be like, oh man, I had a positive day? If you didn't have a positive day, you didn't. Cut the ties that bind, Andrew. God will give you strength. Yes, 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 yes. Ask God to deliver you from that trauma bond. And that's another thing. This is that, yo, thank you, the lighter igniter, because you just reminded me what I wanted to tell him. Focus on the love from God. Focus on God's love. I know you may not see God as a person that is right here, that's like near you, or this may be weird, but yo, go in the mirror, bro. Focus on God's love and tell yourself in the mirror to your face that God loves you. Like God loves you. And say that to yourself because it's true, bro. You gotta look in the mirror. God, look yourself in the mirror, and you'll feel a different type of energy overcome you. All right, you'll start to feel God. You'll feel good. You'll feel the Holy Spirit. Get in front of the mirror and tell yourself that God loves me. God loves me, and just keep repeating that until you feel good, bro. Because like that helps. You'll feel a lot better. Because like God's love will keep you feeling loved. It'll keep you a loved person, and it'll keep you being a loving person. Yeah, that is powerful stuff. It's very powerful stuff because when you feel alone, when you feel so down that you can't give it your best shot, when you feel that when you feel unwanted, or when you feel unworthy, or like there's nobody out there for you, there's always somebody there for you. You're thinking in the wrong direction. You're not focused on the right things, and focusing on God's love that will attract you to a healed person. Like that will attract you to a healthy person. And looks are great. Everybody likes the type of person that they like, but is the person healthy? Is the person healthy minded? Is the person sound minded? You wanna be what you want to give, and that's giving it your best shot. Fellowship is critical to our healing process. It is. It is. Because like it's certain things that is good to hear. Certain things is good for you to know, so that way you won't feel like you're healing alone. All right, sometimes it's good to heal by yourself, but sometimes it's also good while you're healing to feel like you're not alone, because that could also help. So your fellowship definitely helps the healing process. That's very true. It does get real, bro. When you keep it real, things get real, man. That's what it's all about. Gotta keep it real. What's up with me, yo? I'm just in the chat tonight, giving it my best shot. I what's up with me, yo? I'm just staying positive, man. I What's new right now, yo? These lives are new. I'm not sure if you're aware, yeah, but I gave my best shot with the live the other night, and I think I missed that shot, but I took another shot, and it's all good. Solitude has its place, but fellowship with other believers is crucial. Yes, it is. Yeah, solitude is good, but you definitely don't want to have so much solitude to where you're never with other people. You're never, having experiences with other people. You definitely don't want to have that much solitude. It could be like that between like all the gang stalking and the narcissists and energy vampires and all that. It could get real, but you have to ease your way back out, and you have to definitely reconnect with people. That's a very positive thing. Yeah, I'm glad I gave it another shot too. I'm glad I gave it another shot as well. Because I mean, you can't let failure get in the way. You can't let losses get in the way. You can't let mistakes get in the way. You can't let your you can't let your ego stop you from wanting to try, or wanting to do things. Just because something didn't go right one night, just because you didn't do something right the first time, just because it didn't work out the first time, you can still make it work, you know? And that's that you have to learn from your experiences. You could draw from any experience that you had and turn it into something positive. Or you have to take that's what they call taking lemons and turning them into lemonade. You got to take a lemon and turn it into lemonade. I took that lemon from the other night, that first live, that lemon live. All right, that lemon live that it was. The lemon that it was. I'm taking it and I'm turning it into lemonade. What is gang stalking? My ex stalked me a ton. Yo, did I'm not sure if you. I'm not sure you want to know. If you don't know, just thank God that you don't experience that. But for just awareness purposes, if you are experiencing it and you'd like to know, gang stalking is organized stalking for people who are targeted by others. All right, you're a targeted individual. You have different experiences as a believer, and people will target you out. They'll. She said, "LOL, good answer." Yo, exactly. Yo, took that lemon and turned it into lemonade. But as far as gang stalkers, they're people who are fascinated with you. They're your biggest fans. They're people who pay high levels of attention to you. People who target you out because maybe they you've done something to them in the past. Maybe they remember you from your past, or maybe you had some type of secret relationship with them that you didn't know about. Maybe they want to be your friend. You don't want to be their friend. They're very strange with their behavior, and they like to force things on people. They will meet you at particular spots, particular places. Pay it no mind, just a distraction, only works if you give it your attention. And yes, it does. But there are some cases where they make it hard for you to focus. So that's where it becomes spiritual warfare. And you have to battle, you have to allow God to use you to become strong enough to where you can ignore it. And that's where you become super at what you do, because your senses have been trained to now ignore and not pay attention to a lot of things. Because there are certain individuals that there are a lot of people who are in on them, like massively, like gang, like a big amount, like a large amount of people. And over time, you learn to let it go and not focus on it, because when it's happening where you live, when it's happening with like cars, if you're a pedestrian and people randomly see you and they notice your light, they notice your anointing, and now you just have all these weird experiences that you have to try to not focus on. It becomes hectic. But you pray. It brings you so close to God, because you want to keep a sound mind. And you may feel like at times like, yo, am I losing it? You're not. All you have to do is just pray, and it all they are is just bringing you closer to God. So just know that the gang stalking may frustrate you, it may make you upset. All they're doing is just bringing you closer to God. But those are battles to be fought in the spirit, not the physical. Explain. Yeah, I fight them in spiritual. I pray about them. I have certain prayers for monitoring spirits and all those things. Yeah, exactly. We bind them and blind them. We bind them and blind them. Once you start to bind them and blind them, you'll start to see the effects. And once you start to pray and intercede, what's interceding? If you could explain that for me, what's that? But there are certain prayers that I've prayed, and I kept praying them, and now like I see them, but I just, like the light igniter said, I ignore them. I see them, but I ignore them. I have my days, but they don't bother me as much anymore because of certain prayers and praying consistently and bringing myself closer to God. All right, bringing myself as close to God with my and all it did was sharpen my prayer life up. It made my like me and God are like this. That's all they did was bring me closer to God. For everything that is bound is the spirit is bound on earth. For everything that is bound and the spirit is bound on earth. Hmm. We'll keep chatting about that. I'll definitely have to talk to you about that. That sounds interesting. I'm aware of what you're talking about, but I think I would like to have you explain it to me further in depth, because for everything, intercede, intervene. Okay, okay, pray and intervene. All right, for everything that is bound in the spirit. Okay, cool. Disrupts the plans of the enemy. Absolutely. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, you definitely want to be able to disrupt the plans of the enemy, so that way you can give it your best shot. Because that is giving when you pray to ask God to defeat these people for you and destroy these people for you, because they need to be destroyed. All right, they need to be destroyed. Yeah, gang stalkers, man, they're people who are trying to stop you from God's calling on your life. Yeah, there are people who want to stop God's calling on your life. They see that you have a higher calling. Is direct energy weapons real or fake? Yo, I'm not too sure about that. I have a few. I have some. I'm going to be doing some research on that, but I'm not too sure. I know there are people who say they've experienced it. I I honestly think it is real. I think there is some truth to it, because there's like, why else would like people be stalking? Like, not just the everyday people, like people in company vehicles and people in. But I don't know if I want to get too deep in on that. Is it wrong to ask God to destroy your enemies? No, because you're not asking him to destroy them physically. You're asking them to destroy them spiritually, so that way they could go back to being a believer and being a normal person. All right, you want to ask God to destroy them spiritually, so that way they could get their life back. They can stop being possessed. Because if there was something wrong with us, we wouldn't want God to destroy us. We would want God to destroy whatever it was on us, so hopefully we could get back to praising Him. Truly, I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loosed. Is that loosed or loosed? That's loosed. Okay, whatever. Nah, that's lose. Whatever you lose on earth will be loose in heaven. Matthew 18, verse 18 through 20. Truly, I tell you, whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Is that like with the binding and blinding of the spirits? Yo, Rain, I saw that you said you subbed. Thank you for that sub. And I also saw you said I made your night. I appreciate that. Well, what do you mean your last hope? What do you mean you got banned from everything? Yo, they can't ban you if you don't ban yourself. Ricky, Ricky. Yo, what up, Ricky? Ricky in the house. Okay. All right. So right. So that's what you were saying by you do it spiritually. All right. You bind whatever you bind on. Ooh, whatever you bind on earth, you bind in heaven. So that means if you bind them on earth, you're binding them in the spirit realm. We have the power to bind them in Jesus' name. Yo, so that's what they mean when they say we have authority. We just have to have faith. Okay. Absolutely. Yo, we just have to have faith. And yo, that faith, that's what they're for. They're a blessing in disguise. They stress us out and they get on our nerves if we pay attention to them. And it's some people that just have to strengthen their mind up. All right, some people, their mind's not strong enough yet. Some people, they're too focused on other things that are around them. All right. And when you start to ask God, and that's why you have to pray about everything, because the more I ask God, like to pray, to help me with things that I thought were foolish and things that I thought didn't make any sense, asking me asking God about, like, just the little things, right? Molding clay, yo, what up, molding clay? Molding clay in the house. When you ask God to help you just with the little things, then you'll be able to do great things. You'll be able to do better things. Do you stream every day? Yo, this is my second day in a row. I will say that. I'm not going to. I'm just going to speak for today. I'm just going to take it day by day with the streaming. I streamed yesterday and I streamed today. But the light igniter. Thank you for that. What we bind on earth, we bind in heaven. That opened up some things for me. That opened up some doors in my mind, some new thoughts, and I'm definitely, you know what? If I had a pen, I'll go back and write it down. Do you stream every day? I possibly will start. I upload every day. What's the topic of discussion? Molding of clay. The topic of discussion is you knew you could do it. So give it your best shot. All right. You knew you could do it. You have to give it your best shot. You have to give things your best shot when you go to do them, because you want to be the best at what you're doing. You don't want to be remembered as not being the best. You don't want people to see you as the person that does it, the person that did it. You want to be seen as the person that mastered that. No, it doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter when you said you were going to do it. If you decide, I'm going to do this right now, I'm going to take this serious right now, I'm going to give it all that I've got right now, that's all that matters. You have to decide that I'm going to take this, I'm going to take my time, I'm going to take my energy, I'm going to take my life more serious than I have been taking it. I need to take, if you need to start taking your life serious, do it today, do it now. That way you can give it your best shot. That's what the topic of discussion is. The topic of discussion is no more just doing mediocre stuff. No more just being average with stuff. You want to do things the best you could do. I don't care if you're working at McDonald's. I don't care if you're working at Lowe's. I don't care if you're cutting grass. I don't care if you're breaking leaves. I don't care if you cut hair. I don't care if you make clothes, you make candles, you sell soap. Whatever it is you're doing, you do your absolute best, because that's what counts. That's what's going to count for you. You have to do your best, so that way you can get the best out of life. Whatever you put into something is what you're going to get out of it. So if you put the best into something, you're going to get the best out of it. It's the best you could do for yourself. If you take your time and your energy and do something with it properly, the right way, in a way that's going to benefit you and a way that's going to benefit others, that you don't know what you just done for yourself. You opened up infinite abundance from the universe. When you ask God, how can you help others? When you ask the universe, how can I help others? And you answer that calling on your life and you give it your best shot, doors will open for you. You will have an infinite amount of blessings and overflow, ever flowing, infinite amount of blessings to you. All because you gave it your best shot, and it's not even hard. It's not even hard to do. It's not even hard to do. All you have to do is give it your best shot. You may miss. Guess what? You can shoot again. Isn't that what they do when you missed? They keep playing. The game keeps going. Life keeps going. You have to take another shot. You have to take another chance. You can't just give up because you missed. You can't just give up because it didn't work out. You can't give up because it's not going right. You have to do it until you get it right. Anything worth doing wrong is worth doing until you can do it correctly. You may do it wrong at first. You may do it horrible at first. You may not be good at first. But over time, with consistency, over time, with discipline, over time, with staying encouraged, with believing in yourself, you will be able to reach that goal. You'll be able to have what you want. And people give up too short. It's like why? It's like starting a race and then just stopping. Like imagine you running. What'd you stop for? I don't feel like doing it anymore. And you still have to keep going because that race is life. So whether you become successful or not, whether you stand still or not, your life is still going to keep going. I watched some of your message, Light Igniter. I want to believe it. The whole chosen ones thing. What does chosen ones means exactly? Chosen ones of God, right? People with his spirit. Chosen ones are people that God specifically chose to carry out one of God's missions, which is their duty in their life. Everybody has a mission on their life. God created everybody to do something. All right, only the ones, many are called, few are chosen. All right, we're all chosen. It's just that many are called, only few are chosen. Only the few, only the chosen few are going to do what God put them here to do. They're not going to be afraid. They're going to have courage to tackle what it is they want in life. They're going to do and go in the direction that God is pulling them in, no matter what. You're not going to care what people have to say. You're not going to care if you have to separate yourself from people because they're not good for your energy right now and what you're trying to do and what God has called you to do with your life. Molding clay, I appreciate that. Yeah, I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to put out some positive vibes for the evening. I wanted to do something positive. I wanted to have a positive message for today. I need more fellowship. I tried a church recently, but I like fellowship with you guys. Can meet some cool people online. When I did this live yesterday, I had the best time in my life that I had all year with the trolls and all. I enjoyed it so much. I had the best time of my life doing that live yesterday. I said, you know what? I thank God when I got off of here. I said, God, thank you for allowing me to be able to do that live and spend time with the chosen vessels. I didn't even know what I knew, but I got the true feeling of what I created yesterday. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people that may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his spirit and marvelous light. The light igniter, you wouldn't believe it, but I read that scripture earlier today. That's just how God works. I read that scripture earlier today. Wow. Yep. So God has given us all a purpose, and we're supposed to be acting out on that purpose on our life. God created us to do something. Everybody has something that they are put here to do. Everybody has something that they're put here to do. And you have to do that. And be it's supposed to revolve around the gift that God gave you. I have chills. Yo, me too. Yeah, we all got the chills. That's good. That means everybody's feeling the Holy Spirit up in here. That's how it should be. Everybody's feeling the Holy Spirit. That's what's up. Yeah, I think you can do this too. Yo, oh no, I saw what you said. Right now, I mean, I may do a live about that tomorrow. That's a definitely a good topic. I might do a live about that tomorrow. But right now, this live is about giving it your best shot. I will talk about some gang stalking stories, but for right now, I just want to stay on topic. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoy those stories. I'm glad you enjoy the gang stalking stories. They're yeah, I have a ton of them. I'm pretty sure I won't be running out of those. People are just different, you know. They react to certain people with God's calling on their life, certain people with favor a little differently, and um, they will act out in weird ways when they don't know how to appreciate that calling, that anointing, that favor on us. They lose their mind a little bit. So that's definitely a whole nother video right there. But everybody that's staying positive, I appreciate all the positive energy. All right, I know everybody wants to continue to be successful. I know everybody wants to have certain things in life, and you can. All right, you can have whatever you want in life. How's that sound? People can have whatever they want in life. It takes time to get to where you want to be. It does nothing happens overnight. You have to continuously work on stuff. When you continuously work on something, then you're eventually going to have something. But it doesn't just happen when you want it to happen. People have to work on something as long as it takes. You have to be willing to work on it as long as it takes. You have to be willing to work on it as long as it takes. Hey, Van Campus, you just got yourself out of here. And I'm not going to quit my day job because this is it. And I'm going to get better and better, and I'm not going to quit. And just because you have something negative to say doesn't mean I'm going to listen to it. So you're out of here. Goodbye. All the losers have now left the chat. So back to what we were talking about. You want to be able to give it your best shot, regardless of what people have to say. If I was to stop for him, if I was to quit for him, I wouldn't get anywhere. It would be interesting to discuss angel encounters in the future. I'm sure many of us have had them. I've had my encounters with angels with when I prayed. I haven't had any physical encounters with angels yet. I've seen some in formation in clouds, but as far as like a direct angel connection, like a direct angel experience, I haven't had one of those yet. I'm sure I have in one form or another, but I have to think back. I have to recollect. But as far as I'm concerned, I'll keep it real. I haven't experienced like a whole angel face to face. If anybody has, that's cool. All right, God bless you. I'm share that experience with me if you have. That's an amazing thing. I have had some experience though. I have seen some amazing things. I have experienced some amazing things, some supernatural things. I'm sure we all have, but I haven't yet experienced any angels yet. I pray about them. You know what? Yeah, I've experienced a lot of synchronicity. I've experienced a lot of synchronicity, a lot of angel numbers. I get a lot of messages and a lot of downloads from my angels. So, I mean, we all have different gifts. All right, we all have different abilities. Some people can see, some people may not be able to see physically or, like you said, visually. But there are some people who I'm sure who can. I'm sure some people do have that gift. It's just God gives us all different gifts. It's up to you to figure out your purpose and for you to figure out what gifts that you are supposed to be using to help yourself and others. That's what it's all about. Don't quit my day job. Yo, dude was watching me for an hour and 24 minutes and then finally commented, don't quit your day job. Why would you watch somebody that you don't like? Do you think you found your purpose? Yo, you know what? I do. And as far as I'm concerned, I have found my purpose. I feel that I'm a positive person. I feel that I have a lot to offer. I know I may not be all the way there yet, or I may not be as great as I could be, but I know that if I don't give up and if I stay on this path, I know that I'm going to head in a positive direction. And you don't even have to be all the way great. You don't even have to be all the way perfect. All you have to do is give it your best shot. Look at me. We hot tonight. All you got to do is give it your best shot. Do you see why I titled this video the way I titled it? All you have to do is give it your best shot. They talking about, you better not quit your day job. You better go to another chat. You better pick up a book. You better put some knowledge in that brain. Talking about some don't quit your day job. This is going to be my day job. I'm going to be doing this and so many other things. This isn't just it. You take money from things and you invest in things and you learn how to do more things. Nobody just does one thing that wants to become successful. Please. Okay, yeah, you do need help and you're going to have to go call somebody else because you're out of here. I ain't playing with them tonight. Appreciate your hilariousness, but yeah, I'm not playing with y'all tonight. You out of here. But yo, do you see what I'm doing? You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. You know how many people who wanted to do something and they had a fool like that? Don't quit your day job. If I listen to him, I'm not going to get to where I want to be in life. You got to ignore those people. All right? You got to ignore people like that. You're going to stop because of that one person? You're going to give it your best shot. You didn't like it? Too bad. I got 10 other people that do because they liked it. And 10, 10, 10. All right, this is again, 10, 10, 10. And I know I found my purpose. I feel you. It's good to see people walking in that purpose. Exactly. I know, and this is why I know I found my purpose because I'm willing to sacrifice until I get better. I don't have to be the best right now. I don't have to be if I'm number one to me, eventually everyone else will see. If I'm number one to me, eventually everyone else will see. Because what you see is what you get. You see yourself being number one, you're number one. If you see yourself being what somebody says, or if you see yourself as somebody's opinion, it doesn't matter what your opinion is. I'm not your opinion anyhow. High five everybody in the chat. We're not their opinion anyhow. We're not your opinion anyhow. What you think of me is none of my business. I don't just say these things. I live by these things. And I keep telling myself until they stick so I can live by them. I'm always filling my head with new things. I'm always putting new things inside my mind to help myself and to destroy and crush the enemy. You're gonna come on my platform. Don't put your name. Whatever, fool. We always win when we go with how we feel within. You have to work on yourself to where you don't even care about things like that. You have to work on yourself to where you're prepared. All right. See those. You see that? This is a perfect example of what the Bible says. No weapon formed against me will prosper. The weapons will form. All right. You see the devil threw him up in here. That wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing but the devil. All right. The weapons against you will form, but they won't prosper. They didn't stop nothing. They didn't stop nothing. Oh, we're just using them we're not feeding them. We're just using them as an example. That's all. Inner peace is the goal. Once you find that, you won't be unhappy no matter what's going on in your life. Exactly. Exactly. All you have to do is find inner peace. And yeah, I work towards that every day. I strive towards that every day. Inner peace is where it's at. And that's why I made those videos about giving things to God. Because when you give, when people try to come into your life and try to get you to focus on them, if they upset you or if they make you feel some type of way, all you got to do is just let the things go. Give it to God. All right, you give these things to God so that way you can get back to giving it your best shot. Don't let haters into your mind. All right, don't let people get in the way of you and your success and what you want to do with your life. Don't let people stop you from giving it all you got. Don't let people stop you from giving your best shot. There are plenty of people who try their best. There are plenty of people who give it their best shot and it's still not good enough. I could be giving it my best shot and it still may not be good enough. Boo-hoo, sad story, cry me a river. I'm still going to keep going. I'm still not going to give up. You can. Because if you do, you won't stop. You won't make it to where you want to go. And there's always people who like what you're doing. Just because there are people who don't like what you're doing doesn't mean there are people who don't like what you're doing. Somebody appreciates you out there. I see them right here. And all you have to do is, exactly, don't feed the trolls. Focus on who serves you. Don't focus on who doesn't serve you. I'll probably end up seeing that person tomorrow. I'll probably end up walking past that person when I walk out of my room. I'll probably see that person at the corner store. But guess what? It's not going to matter. That person is a coward. Reveal yourself or be the coward that you are, hiding. We got to keep it real with ourselves, and we have to know just how strong we are. We're stronger than somebody's negativity. We're stronger than how somebody feels about us. It doesn't matter to us. We're not their opinion anyhow. You are not these people's opinions. I'm not his opinion. I'm not her opinion. Whatever that was. I'm not that individual's opinion. We are not anybody's opinion. We're just not. You have to have the right idea about yourself. You have to have the right idea about yourself. You got to think about yourself correctly, even if you're not where you want to be. That's putting yourself in field position. All right, that's putting yourself in a better position. That's putting yourself in a position to win. You have to put yourself in a position to keep giving it your best shot. Nobody can stop you unless you allow them. Nobody can get in your way unless you let them. They could try to get in your way. You got to be like water. You got to move around. You got to go above. You got to go under. You got to go through. You got to go beneath. You got to go on the side. Whatever you do, you have to keep going. All you got to do is keep going. When you don't quit, when you keep going, you'll see eventually, you know what? I didn't stop. I may not have been the best. I didn't stop. It may not have been all that. I didn't stop. I didn't allow what anybody said to stop me. I didn't allow anybody's negativity to make me quit. I didn't allow anybody's negativity to make me be depressed. We're not caring about what people have to say anymore. Because when you're so focused on what you want to do, that override it. When you're so focused on the people that care about what you're doing, the people that are showing you love, you won't care about nothing else. You'll be so focused on that love, you'll be like, I gotta get some more of that. I gotta put my mind on the things that serve me versus the things that don't. Put your mind where the positive energy is at. That serves you. Positive energy serves you. It's a positive experience. The negative experiences, you just don't think about them. You let them go. You do what you have to do. You sort it out. You accept it. You get over it. You got to get over stuff like that. If you don't get over stuff like that, if I was to hold on to that, if I was to allow that to bother me, I draw more of that into my life. And I want to draw more positive people in my life, so that's where I'm putting my focus at. on the people that's dropping the flames, the people that's dropping the 100s, the people that's putting the facts. That's what I'm focused on. I'm not worried about anything else. People can have their he say, she say. That's cool. If that's how you feel, all right. But I guarantee you that person is not. That person wouldn't say anything like that if someone knew who they were. It's such a liberating feeling not stressing on the opinions of others. It really is, because it gives you the freedom to live your life. It gives you the freedom to live your life. It's funny. I mean, I enjoy it. You know, the trolls, they make it interesting. It's fun, but we're not gonna get off topic. We're still focused on giving it our best shot. You got to give it your best shot. All right, people are gonna try to block your shot. People are gonna try to stop your shot, and you have to keep going regardless. You have to keep doing your thing regardless. You can't let anybody stop you. You can't let them stop you. If you let them stop you, they win. And we're always powerful to them. In this life, you'll probably have like 80% trolls, 20% chosen ones. Yo, that's really how it is. But yo, where attention goes, the energy flows. So just put your attention on the chosen ones. Put your attention on the people that you want in your life. Put your attention on doing your best in life. And put your attention on people who do their best in life. People that don't matter, don't matter. It's very liberating to just be able to focus on yourself. Like you have a lot of thoughts that your mind thinks, and all those thoughts aren't even yours. You're not your thoughts. You're not your thoughts. So that's like, once I figured that out, that helped me stop being affected by things that were outside, like outward things. That brought me so much peace. Because when you have an overactive mind, when you think about a lot of stuff, when people do things to you and you don't know what to do with the energy, you don't know what to do with your mind, you don't know what to think. After somebody does something to you, it pisses you off, makes you upset. When you tell yourself, I'm not my thoughts, you realize that that person, that negative energy belongs to them. What they said is not your thought. So that means the energy attached to that is not your thought, is not your energy. All right, it's artificial. It's an artificial experience. It's artificial energy, because it wasn't your thought. So people can't make you feel any kind of way just because they say something if you don't allow it. If you don't choose to let it make you feel a certain type of way. You have to realize, even if it makes you feel a certain type of way, that's not yours. That feeling isn't yours. So when you tell yourself, yo, this is not my thought, these aren't my feelings, it has to go back to them, because it's not yours. You're telling your body and your mind how to feel at that particular point. You're taking control. You're taking control back over your mind and your how you react to things. And that puts you in a position of power over your enemies. They're not powerful at all. It's just a perceived it's a perceived power. All right, they have perceived power. They make you feel like they're more powerful than they are, because they have power over your reaction. Once you control how you react to things, they become powerless. You realize that they never had any power in the first place. You realize that all the power was yours. It was just it is what it is. It's how you chose to react to it. So that's why working on yourself is important. That's why giving it your best shot is important. All right. If you don't think that you can beat these people, if you don't think that you can overcome these people, you can. Howdy, Drew. Yo, what up, Eric Z? We in the building. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What up, homie? God bless. Thank you for the blessing, sir. Thank you. Brother E in the building. It's good to see the real Drew Nation in the building. You feel me? But I'm just glad to have everybody in the chat. I like doing these. I like doing these lives. This is fun. I'm having a great time. Hope everybody's having a great time too. Hope everybody's enjoying it. All right. Hope everybody's feeling the vibes, feeling good. Hope everybody wants to give it their best shot. Hope everybody's motivated. All right. You have to be motivated. All right. You have to be motivated. People want to do certain things. They may feel like they don't have the time. You may feel like you don't have the energy. You do. Stop telling yourself you don't have the time. Stop telling yourself you don't have the energy. All right. That's half the battle right there. People will want to do extra things, but how you speak about yourself due to certain programs, picking up certain things that you heard other people say. Your parents come home from work now. When you come home from work, you say the same thing because it's just programming. You have to reprogram your mind. Stop telling yourself you're tired. Stop telling yourself you don't have enough energy. I don't care if you just work 20 hours. Stop telling yourself you're tired. All right. If you stop this, it's going to stop. If you don't stop this, nothing can stop it. Don't tell yourself you're tired. All right. Don't tell yourself you don't have the time. You don't have the energy. Even you may feel like dirt. You may feel like you about to comp out. But when it comes down to, if I don't work on this, I'm never going to become this. If I don't do this, I'll never be this. I have to keep getting up and going back to this place and being around these people. I want something different with my life. I'm going to do this no matter what, even if it's for 5 minutes. It's better than doing nothing. People keep putting WSP. I'm thinking y'all are gang stalkers, or either you're saying that, or maybe that's like YouTube chat for what's up. I'm gonna think that. What's up, Senia? Yo, what's up, Senia? A lot of people putting the same thing. I don't know if that's. I'm not sure if that's different people, or I'm not sure if that's one person using different accounts. But that's like the third time I've seen that WSP. Are y'all all know each other, or is that like YouTube slang? It's like my second live, so you guys forgive me. I'm sorry. Welcome, Senia, to the chat. I'm glad to have you. I just want to make sure you're not a bot. She's like, I'm not a bot. I just got here. Why are you calling me a bot? We got 11 people in the building. We got 11 likes. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate everybody kicking it with me in the live. All right, everybody enjoying the live stream. All right, and as we go on, they will get better. All right, so I appreciate everybody showing love. Appreciate everybody holding it down with me. Every culture has creation myths. They all center around God speaking man and everything into existence. Words have power. The term spelling comes from speaking spells. Words have power. They do. Words definitely have power. And what you speak is the things that you say, what you speak, you create that for yourself. Yeah, you definitely create certain things that you say for yourself. Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying the live stream. But yeah, definitely words have power. What you speak into your existence, you're definitely creating for yourself. So when you say I can do something, or when you say I'm going to be able to do something, you're making that real for yourself. So don't speak negatively about your situation. All right, you may not be where you want to be. You may not be creating the best right now, but if you know that you're going to get better, if you know things are going to work out eventually for you, you'll get to where you want to be. That's for sure. Only thing that can hold you back is you. Only thing that can stop you is you. And that's why I say you have to give it your best shot. Yo, shout out to the Mighty 10 in the chat. Yo, we lit. Shout out to the Mighty 10. You already know. Why do you think they stopped teaching curses in schools? Hmm. What's cursive? She said, "Shout me out, yo! Shout out to Senya." Ah, word, right. Okay, I didn't think about it like that. Cursive, yeah, yeah. So, what's that like? Is that like a form of witchcraft? Like to use that cursive? That's a form of witchcraft. I mean, it is. They don't call it the gospel for nothing. You put a good spell, or you have a excuse me, you have a good spell or a bad spell, and you definitely want to have a good spell. You definitely don't want to be speaking negative things into existence. That's why I keep it. I only really talk about certain things. Like people try to have conversations with you, and when people know what you think, people will try to trap you into certain traps and certain conversations, and it's like, I don't think like that. It's like, why are you trying to talk like that? And people are only trying to test you. So it's like, if you're gonna try to test me, I'm just gonna end the conversation. There's no reason for us to talk. What do you mean, not necessarily? Okay. Hmm. I still write in cursive. I haven't forgot. I have a good memory. I remember how to write in cursive. So I'll look that up. It just means that our words are more powerful, and they're even more powerful when they're written in cursive. I have to look that up. I have to check that out. I never knew that. That's interesting. Hmm. So I did not know that the way you write things improved how things happen in your life, or the power in how you write something could dictate it having more power for you in your life. So if you write something in cursive, if you write "I am this" but write it in cursive, it has more power, whether it be positive or negative. Okay. Hmm. Learn something new every day. She said, "Me too." Yeah, I never knew that. That's interesting. Yo, thank you for sharing so many things with the chat this evening. But wow, I will have to look into that. But I guess that's why a lot, because were a lot of like all the spell books, they were written in cursive, right? Most of them. But I know that you definitely have power speaking things into existence, and you have good spells. That's why they call it the gospel. So you might as well speak something positive over your life. But they had, like I said, they have people trained, and that's a good thing. I'm glad, he was listening when he said that. I'm glad he brought that up. You definitely do speak things into existence. So when you say you're tired, or when you say this, when you say that, you're creating that for yourself. That's why writing out goals is so important. Exactly. I wrote a lot of things out, and I've seen some of them manifest, and I'm still working on the rest of them. And that's why writing things out is important. So you write things out too. You write your affirmations. I definitely do write my affirmations down. Have you heard of the Tesla theory? You write something 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening. I was doing that. I forgot about it, but now that you mentioned that, I just remembered. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to keep doing that. I'm going to write something 3 times. That's what you're supposed to do. Write something 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and 9 times at night, because when you do things before you go to sleep at night, your mind is in a different state. It's in a state where it believes what you tell it more. It's in a more receptive state. And each one teach one. Talk to Jesus molding. He will cover you in peace beyond comprehension. Explain the theory. Well, that's really all you. I haven't heard that particular theory, but I like it. That's really all there is to it. You write it times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and you write it 9 times at night. And you do that because it lines it up with the universe. It puts what you're trying to manifest in alignment with the universe, because those are like sacred numbers of the universe, 3, 6, and 9. And when you impress them in your mind, it interesting fact, I stumbled across a piece of paper from a career class in high school that I wrote when I was like 15 on the different things I wanted to do with my life, all in cursive. Oh, cool. Wow. How about that? Yeah, I definitely had to go back and I had to pray about some of the stuff, because I used to write certain raps, and I used to have rap books, and I had to go back and I had to like pray about certain things that I had written down, because I was looking at my old rap books and be like, whoa, definitely not into that anymore. I don't know what I was doing there. It's kind of a cute, funny story, actually. Okay, maybe next time you can share it with us. But I didn't want to make this live too long. I'm about to take it down. I really enjoyed chatting it up with everybody. I just wanted to do a little chat on giving it your best shot, when to motivate some people. I hope I did that. I hope some people were motivated. I hope some people feel more confident in some things that they would like to do. Facts too on the music. I'll be like, what was I thinking? Yo, right. Like, I used to write certain raps. Now I went back and I read it. I'm like, yo, what the world? What's up? Like that? You definitely got to pray about that. Ask God to rebuke all that. Ask God to move that out your life. You definitely don't want any of that stuff manifesting. That stuff that you wrote down. That stuff that we spoke out into the universe. And it was all by design. All by design. They tried to make us destroy ourselves. You are welcome, the Light Igniter. Thank you. And yo, I appreciate you. Thank you for popping up in the chat. I hope to see you in the next live stream. I was looking for you yesterday. But always a pleasure. Thanks for popping up. Everybody that's still in the live stream, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you being a part of my little live stream tonight. Yo, thanks for the message. Yo, Molten Clay, thank you. All right, thank you for being here to receive this message. I'm glad you were here to be a part of this. And it did manifest, but I'm cleaning up now. I've repented. Salute. Yo, that's good. Yo, all praises. NAR Tactics 101, that's a beautiful thing. That you repented, and that's wonderful that you're cleaning up now. That's great. That's all we can do. We can ask God to help us, ask God to fix things, ask God to forgive us. And that's what God loves to do. He's forgiving. I was bummed to miss yesterday. Oh, it's all good. It's still there for you. But yeah, now you're live and direct in this one. Now you're live and direct with us. You are here. No reason to feel bummed out. But I'll be here in the future to support. Yo, cool. I'll be looking forward to it. Yo, no problem. No problem, NARC Tactics 101. But yeah, I had some wild stuff in those rap books, man. I had to go back, pray about that, because it's like you see it, and it's like, yo, what was I thinking? They had us saying all types of stuff. But yo, good night. The Light Igniter, good night. Ignite. She's about to ignite some good night. She's about to ignite some Z's, y'all. but I'm definitely about to take it down myself. I appreciate everybody for being here for another dope live stream from your main man, Druuill. All right, back at you again with another video. All right, I appreciate everybody for hitting the like button, hitting the share button, not forgetting to subscribing. And yo, we were all the way live for tonight for a whole 2 hours. Yo, I appreciate everybody for sticking it out. Yo, y'all are amazing for that. Everybody who stuck it out with me, who's still here, I appreciate it. All the real ones. Shout out to the real. We still got 8 people in the building. That's what's up. All right, so I appreciate everybody. I'm about to take it down. Oh snap! Oh, so yo, as soon as I'm about to take it down, look who just popped up. Jennifer, what's up? Did you enjoy the live stream? Jennifer stopped by to show some love. She must have enjoyed the live stream. Thanks for stopping by, Jennifer. Always good to see you in the comments. Always good to see you in the chat. Let's see who else is in here before I dip out. John and Gamer. Yo, God bless, John. Make sure I said your last name right. Garner. Okay, yeah, Garner. All right, cool. Some told me to check that out. Garner. All right, John Garner. Appreciate that, John and Garner. God bless you, too. Everybody send some blessings to John and Garner. All right, thank you, John, for joining us this evening. All right, for the live streaming. Appreciate that. Thank you for checking it out. Hopefully you were motivated. Hopefully there's some things that you wanted to do that you now feel inspired to go do. You now have the energy to go do. You're ready to go tackle those things and go give it your best shot. Give it your all. That's what it's all about. You got to give it your all. When things don't look good, give it your all. When things don't look like they're going to go anywhere, you give it your all. When things don't look like they're going to go right, you give it your all. You always have to be doing something that is going to make your life better, even if it doesn't seem like it to other people, because you're not doing it for them. You're doing it because you have this faith. You have your faith with God. You know that with him, all things are possible. And all you have to do is take your life seriously. All you have to do is do your best instead of putting more time watching TV or putting more time hanging out or putting more time scrolling. You need to be putting more time into what it is you want to do and what you want to be. And it doesn't matter where you're at. All right, as long as you're alive and you're here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. All you have to do is know that if I want to do this, I can do it. If I want to be this, I can be it. And I'm going to do it no matter what. If this is what I feel I'm here to do, if I have the feeling in the depths of my soul that this is what I'm supposed to be doing with my life, I got to give it a go. I got to try it. I got to get, how else would you know? I got to give it a shot. Doesn't matter what, doesn't matter how anyone else thinks about it or what people feel about it. What do you feel about it? You have to focus on how you feel about things. What's up, my light-skinned brother? Okay, I'm light-skinned. Okay, all right. I'm brown-skinned, but yeah, what's up? Few things worse than unfulfilled potential. What's that? Not trying at all. Few things worse than unfulfilled potential. What's that? What's some things that's worse than unfulfilled potential? You mean like not trying at all, or like not taking a shot at all? Like you miss 99% of the shot you don't miss, like that kind of thing. Right. Okay. Cool. Kind of thought that's what you were saying there. But Yo, man, we had a little live chat tonight. You know, it was kind, it was all right. All right, we had a decent live stream this evening. Tonight's live stream was lit. Popular loner, I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. God bless you. God bless everybody in the super chat. All right, we had another powerful live stream here this evening. All right, oh, yo, look at that. We just hit the 2 hour mark. Look at that, y'all. We went 2 hours strong. I appreciate everybody for sticking it out with me. Y'all were here for the whole 2 hours. All right, y'all really appreciate me, and I appreciate that. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with me. If there's anybody in the chat that wants to holler at me real quick before you go, you know, holla at me real quick or forever hold your peace because we about to take it down. All right, I think Popular Loner, that was it. She threw up the peace sign in the heart. Yo, peace and love to you too, Popular Loner. And I think we are out of here. Everybody, have a good night.